Yes, now we start our session. Yes, in the last session, completed about the conditional concepts. Okay, conditional statements concepts we completed. The nested concepts related we completed, and the range function related also we completed this. Okay, so range function purpose is for generating the range of values. If we want to generating the sequence of values, we can use a range function. So range function accepting the three inputs generally. First one is the start value, second one is the end value, third one is the step value. Out of these three values, which one is the mandatory value? Required value means this one is the required value. If we are giving only one value like this, range of 10, range of 10, this 10 value is the end value meaning. So in that situation, default value, start value by default, this one is there 0, and this second value is the end value. This must be required value. Okay, put 10. Then internally Python is generating like 0, comma 10, comma 1 like that. Starting from 0, each time 1 1 incrementing, end value is 10 minus 1, n minus 1, 9. 0 to 9, each time 1 1 incrementing, generating the values, guys.
Yes, yes. Is this okay? Is this okay now, my voice?
Yes, now it's very clear. Yes.
Is this okay now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, very clear.
Yes. Okay. Good. Hmm. So this is a range function related behavior. Remember, the range of only one value if we are giving, that is the end value. Okay, range of two values if giving, then first value is like a start value, second value like a end value. Range of three values input if giving, so start value, end value, step value like that. Remember it. Okay. So now I'm going to open this ideally, and I will display some inputs, guys. Okay, I'll give you some inputs. So what is output? Let me know in the chat box. So here, range of 20 comma 2 I'm giving. What is output? So list format I want to return, guys. List format, list of values I want to generate. What is output here? Is this working? Is it throwing any error or return any object or something? Empty list returned. This one return empty list. Why means, so two values if we are giving, this is the starting value starting from 20, each time 1 1 incrementing 20 21 22 like that, end value not reaching. This is the less value, their end value not reachable. Okay, so that's why empty objects returned. In this situation, if you want 2 comma 20, you can use no problem. Starting from 2, each time 1 1 incrementing, and up to 19 we are going to get it. Okay, so third value, positive value if available, step value if positive value is there, blindly remember, starting value low value required, end value high value required. This is the rule. And for end value n minus 1 is the rule. Okay, so the people who are remembering this rule, so easily can identifying the answers, guys. So now here, what is output here? 2 comma 20 comma minus 1. What is output here in this situation? So is this throwing any error or empty object? So again it is throwing the empty object. So I mean here step value is minus 1 is the negative value. If it is a negative value, starting value high value required, end value low value required, but opposite there, that's why empty object returned. Okay, so remember that in this situation, if I'm using 20 here and if I'm using 2 here, 1 1 decrementing, starting from 20 onwards, 1 1 decrementing. So end value is 2. Here n plus 1 is the rule, n plus 1, 2 plus 1 3. So before the 2, what is there? 3 is there. Up to that 3 value we are getting. Okay. So in this direction, guys, before the 20, what is the before 20, what is the previous value? 19. Up to 19 we are getting. So step value if positive is there, n minus 1 rule we are using. Step value if negative is there, n plus 1 rule we are using. So these rules remember, then you can generate the sequence of values more easily as per the requirement. So if you want to print, then list casting function you have to use. Without list casting function, only range function if you are using range of like something input returns, guys. For example, here, if I'm using only this one, so this is you are getting like this. This is the range object. So this range object we can convert into list type and list of values you are going to get it. Okay, remember, guys. So next, coming to the looping concept. In Python, we have two types of loops, guys. In Python, we have two types of loops. For loop concept, while loop concept. We don't have a do while concept, only while concept only we have. For loop, while loop. Okay. So what is the purpose of the looping statement? If we want to execute certain statements repeatedly, n number of times repeatedly, if we want to execute, then we can use these looping statements or iterative statement. For example, this is our Python file, guys. Line 1, line 2, line 3, like there, guys. Number of lines there. So this is one line is there. This line 10 times I want to repeatedly execute. I want to executing the 10 times repeatedly. Instead of creating 10 times the same line, so one line only I want to create 10 times I want to repeat. So if we want to do like that, then we can use these looping statements. Looping statements. Okay. So some statements I want to execute repeatedly until the given condition returns true. One condition I'm writing, until that condition value returns true. Some statements repeatedly I want to execute. Then in that situations also looping statements we are going to use. Okay. So for that purpose, for loop and while loop concepts we are going to use it. Using for loop how to doing, using while loop how to doing, you have to understand. So when coming to the for loop related syntax, remember, guys, syntax. For is a keyword, guys. For variable name, this variable name is a user defined name. Any variable name for I, for x, for s, for n, like whatever you want, you can take it. For I or simply for variable in is a keyword, fixed keyword. For variable name in sequence object. Sequence object nothing but list of values, couple of values, string of values, range of values. Okay. So we have so many objects, guys. List type object, tuple type object, string type object, range type object. Okay, like that. Sequence nothing but group of values. Group of values are called as a sequence object in Python. Remember, guys, it may be list, it may be tuple, it may be string, it may be range. Okay, it may be set, like that. Okay, group of values simply. So from this sequence, each value is getting into this variable, and that variable value, if you want, you can execute, you can use in this block, for loop related block of statement there here, group of statement there here. If you want, you can use it. Or else, if you don't want to use this variable name inside this loop statements, no problem. Whatever the statement you want to execute, those statements you can write here. Those statements you can write here until completing this sequence of elements, this loop repeatedly executing. For example, in this sequence, guys, in this sequence, 10 comma 20 comma 33 values there, list format there, assumption, list of 3 values there. So first 10 values getting into variable name, and here what are the lines there? These are all lines executing. After completing these all lines, so again 20 value is getting into this variable name, and next one more time executing these all lines upward, and one more time coming to here 30 value. So this value is getting into here, one more time executing these all lines upward, and next coming to here, no value there in this sequence. Until completing the sequence of elements, this loop statements are repeatedly executing. Once this sequence of elements are completing, then for loop execution stopping and coming outside the for loop. If any normal statements available, those statements are going to executing. Are you clear about the for loop concept? Karthik, yes, for this batch backup videos available. If you are registering for that with the 999 rupees, you will get it backup videos, separate WhatsApp group links, course certification. This all you will get it. Okay, now we'll do one program for that. Okay, open the ideally control En guys. Control En, control E. Yes, and I want to save it. So AIT3, here we are going to saving all our data like a looping program.py. So this is my file guys, looping program. Okay, here I want to execute one statement guys, print line 1, print line 1 just like one line, and I want to execute one more line, line 2, and next one more line 3, and one more line 4. Just assumption 5 lines I'll write, 5 lines. So if you don't want a gap, you can remove. See guys, here the 5 lines there. If I'm executing, these all 5 lines executing. Same 5 lines one more time. If I want to execute, then one more time we are creating. Again, one more time we are creating. So for example, 3 times executing. Same 5 lines of code. Again, 3 times executing guys. So totally 3 times executing. So it looks like many times there guys. Okay, or else same line only multiple times if you want to execute. Okay, same line only multiple times if you want to execute. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 1, line 1, line 1, line 1 like that. You can write it. Okay, that is all your wish. Okay, right now here these lines 2 times are executed. So instead of executing like this many times, using the looping statements repeatedly, you can execute it. And one more here, okay, just like line 1, line 1 only. I will write here. Again, line 1, line 1, and next line 1. So same statement, line 1, 10 times I want to execute. That is my requirement. 10 lines code I created. 10 times same line I created. That's why I wrote it 10 times. So instead of doing this one guys, instead of doing this one, using the looping, only one time only we can write, but 10 times we can execute. Okay. So for I is a variable name. You can follow this syntax. For I in sequence guys. For I in range of 10. Range of 10 means here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. These numbers generating. This is a sequence guys. Internally range of 10 means internally these values there 0 to 9. Okay, so first 0 value getting into this I, that time I want to print this line 1. Line 1 I want to print guys. Okay, so first this value is coming into this I, and next going inside printing this line. After completing this line, then coming to here guys. So next I value is what? I value is 1. Then one more time going inside, loop statements executing. Same, one line only there, that line executing. So next one more time coming to here. So this one coming into I, executing. Like that, one after another completing as. So up to 9, means totally 10 times printing. So after completing 9, then here the no other value there. Then for loop stopping, coming outside the for loop, normal statement executing. So here outside the for loop, last line or else simply like a thank you message I'm writing. So this is I want to execute. Now you can see here 10 times line 1, line 2, line 1, simply line 1, line 1, line 1 like that. 10 times printing. After that outside the for loop thank you message printing. So this single line until completing this range of values, okay, sequence of values until completing, repeatedly executing. This is the purpose of the for loop. For example, right now here only one line is there. If you want to execute line 1, line 2, line 3, like 5 lines there, 10 times if you want to execute, so simply only one time you are writing those 5 lines, line 1, line 2, line 3 like that, 10 times repeatedly executing. Otherwise, without for loop, if you are creating, so here 5 times, here 5 times like that, 10 times you have to create the same 5 lines of code. It looks like more lines of code, taking more time, and looks like more complexity, reducing the readability. Okay, like several problems there. That's why we are going to use for loop concept. Is this clear, everyone? Purpose of the for loop. And next, for I in range of 5, I'm using a range of 5. So now here range of 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These values getting, and I want to print. So here value simply like here I want to print I also. Okay. So now you can see here value 0, value 1, value 2, value 3, value 4, like you are getting also. Okay. So reduce this one you can see here. First from this range 0 value getting, so value is a fixed one, and here I value is what? 0 is printing. Okay, after that one more time going to here, so now I value is a 1, that 1 is printing. Next time 2 printing, next time 3 printing, next time 4 printing, and next not there. Then coming outside the for loop, outside the for loop, if any normal statement available here, then that statement going to execute. So inside the for loop, what are the statements there? These statements are repeated executing until the sequence of values completing. That is the concept of for loop. Got it, everyone? So now if you want different objects, you can take it. Right now this is a range object, guys. Range object I used here. So string, if you want, you can use for I in Python. For I in Python, in this Python several characters are there. So print I, each I you are going to printing. So now check it here. First P letter getting, into this I, guys. Okay, that P letter printing. Next Y is getting, Y is printing. Next T getting, T is printing, like that until completing these characters from this sequence. Every character accessing and printing. Okay, Python. And next here, identify the output, guys. Identify the output. Identify the output. So now here, okay, like this there. Next, one more time, can see here. See here, print I, if I'm using here, internally here, n equal to slash n, equal to slash n is there, guys. So here also same output you are getting. Okay. So first I value is what here? I value is the P. Then P letter is printing. After printing n equal to slash n is there. Slash n means new line. That's why cursor moving to the new line. In this new line, next I value is Y. Y is printing. That's why every time new line, cursor moving into the new line, in that new line I value is printing. This is the default nature. If we are writing like this, internally it executes like this. Okay. So now next what I want to do means, here I don't want to execute in a new line. Simply here end equal to simply one space I'm using as. So it means first P letter printing and space occupying and waiting, cursor waiting here only. So next Y letter coming, Y is printing, one space coming and waiting here only. Next T letter, like that in the same line only all the values printing. P Y T H O N. Okay, in the same line only with a space. Here I used space here. For example, two star symbols, if I'm using between every character, the two star symbols you are getting. Okay, like this. So by default here the slash n is there. That's why moving to the new line. Sometimes we required without a new line we want to execute. In that situation here, just we are removing slash n. Okay, in the same line only printing. If you want to space in the same line only between every input, between every output, one space you're going to get it. Are you clear about this print function?
Yes.
End equal to slash n is there by default. That is, we can override it. Okay? Yes, yes. So now here, when we are attending the interview, guys, this is the string. How to return reverse string? How to return the reverse string? Sometimes asking. So right now, for loop concept, you know, sir. Okay. So return reverse
Reverse.
string. Okay, I'll let you know here.
Is it the reverse
So
keyword?
my string str1 equal to, okay, or else input string is input string string equal to Python. This is input string guys. Output string output string is nothing but reverse string format we want. Right now empty string I created. So now for I in from this
Reverse.
input string I want to read each character. Okay, so now from this input string first which character is coming? P letter. This P letter I want to concatenate to this string guys. Okay, so now here I plus output string I plus output string. So nothing but here the I value is what right now? I value is P plus and input output string value what is there? Empty string guys. So finally here what you are getting? String format P letter we are getting. Okay, so this value I want to assign again to this same variable. Okay, to this same variable I'm assigning. So second time from this input to string which
Sensitivity
letter is
was one
coming?
of the
Y
for
letter is coming. Okay,
I
that Y
records
letter here is there.
but the
So
screen
nothing but
will
here I is
print
nothing but
high
Y plus output string. Output string contains right now what?
orange
Output
something.
string variable contains this P value guys. Okay, so that's why here the string format related P letter is there. So after the concatenating these two things, what is coming? YP is coming. YP. This YP again we are assigning to this output string. Next time one more letter T is getting us into the I. So I plus output string, nothing but I value is what here? T plus and output string value is what? YP. This one. Finally, after concatenating TYP like coming. It means guys every time from the loop, using the loop from the input to string, whatever the character we are accessing, that is the left side of the output string we are adding. Left side if we are adding, then reverse string we are getting. Right side if we are adding, then original string only coming. Okay, so until completing this input to string related sequence of characters, then this loop repeatedly executing finally into this. So reverse string is there guys. So that you can print here. Output to string you can print. See here reverse string format you are getting. Python is the original string. That one after reversing like this you are going to get it. Come on, let me know. Are you clear about this one? This is your self logic, own logic. And more advanced things there. By writing single line also we can get reverse string. But right now you don't know about that concept. That's why I'm not going to discussing. Coming days we have a string handling chapter. There we will discuss more clearly. Multiple variations there guys. Given string, how to converting into reverse string purpose.
Using
Multiple
reverse
things there. For
keyword.
example here print and your string is what? This one. This is your string. For example assumption. This is your string guys. String of column minus 1. Column minus 1 you are giving. See here by writing single line row string you are getting. But here what is this column minus 1 you don't know. After discussing the string handling concept you will understand. So that time I will let you know guys. Forget about this one right now. So right now for loop related you can use using the for loop how to reversing. This is important for your interview also. This is the simplest one. That's why when we are attending the interview, without using slicing concept, this is called slicing. Without using slicing, how to reverse the given string like asking. So that time without this, you have to write. That time some predefined method also there. Reverse method is there. Reversed method is there. Without using reversed method also asking. So that time this concept you have to write. They are expecting from you using the for loop guys. So that's why I prepare this one very well, and this is more important for interviews also. Okay, so this is using slicing as coming days we will discuss. Okay, so this is about the for loop. So next one more the small program I want to display. So how to display given nth table guys, given nth table number, or else given given number nth table. Okay, given number table, simply how to display given nth table. For example, if user entered 5, fifth table I want to display. If user entered 10, 10th table I want to display. Mathematical table guys. So first of all, n equal to, I want to read input from the user. How we are reading? Using the input to string method, we are going to read it guys. Okay, so now here enter any number, enter any number like this we are entering, and now here for example 5 entering. So this is the string format reading. So I want to be convert into integer format guys. I want to convert into integer format. So that's like a eval function I'm using, and now here eval function. Okay, so next for loop I'm going to write for I in range of for I in range of 1 comma 11, 1 comma 11 guys I'm using 1 comma 11. Okay, so 1 comma 11 means here 1 2 3, like this you're going to get up to 10 guys. 1 to 10 related, 1 comma 11 means 1 to 10 you're going to get it. Okay, so now here I want to do print which one you want to print, n value. N is what here? 5. N into symbol. So here we can use between the quotations, nothing but string format. N into I. Okay, this is the format guys. So n into I, just only this one you can print up to here. What happening you can see, what happening here you can see guys. So I'm going to enter 5. Just you can see here n value is what? 5. I value is repeated from this sequence guys. I value first is 1, that's why 5 into 1, next I value 2, 5 into 2, next I value 3, 5 into 3, like that multiplication coming. This result I want to assign. Okay, so now here int equal to I'm using this n into I equal to, just you can print what happening here. So you can enter guys here, you can enter 5. See here n into 1 equal to means 5 into 1 equal to 5, 5 into 2 equal to 10. Multiplication I want to display here, n into I, this is the multiplication guys. Okay, this is the multiplication, 5 into 1, 5 into 2, the final result is signing. Okay, so now here check it, 5. Now you're getting like this, 5 into 1 5, 5 into 2 10, 5 into 3 15, like that mathematical table. For example, I'm going to enter 17, 7th table you're getting. So next I'm entering 12 guys, then 12th table you're getting. Given nth table, how to displaying? Single line code using the for loop. So do practice. Sometimes they are expecting this kind of program in the interview. Is that clear, everyone? This program, nth table program. So like this, you can do practice more programs in the materials there. Okay, then I will discuss other concept, while loop concept. Here only n number of programs we can do it. If I'm explaining more programs, taking more time, only for loop related we can discuss today. But I want to discuss while loop related also later. For else, while else also there. If more time there, we have a transfer statement, so using that also we can discuss. Okay, later we'll see. Now here working with while loop concept. Working with while loop concept. Previous programs guys, working with for loop concept related. Okay, now remember that. Now say here this is all this is the normal statement related, guys. So working with the for loop related. Uh, So while loop related first syntax you have to understand. So now you can see, guys. So this is the syntax. While is a condition. Okay, we are using. So these all lines belongs to while loop related, and these lines belong to normal statements outside the while loop, guys. Outside the while loop, these all while loop related statements are repeatedly executing until this condition returns true. First of all, this condition checking. If this condition returns false, then not going inside the while loop, directly coming outside the while loop. These normal statements only executing. If this condition returns true, guys, if this condition returns true, then going inside executing these lines. Again coming to here, one more time checking this condition. Again, if it returns true, then one more time executing these lines. So one more time coming to here, one more time checking condition. Like that, n number of times checking this condition until this condition returns true. This while related block of statements executing. While block of statements executing. When this condition is becoming like a false, means by using this increment or decrement statement, we can make it this condition as a false. Okay, na? So inside the while loop, guys, increment or decrement statements must be required. Using this increment or decrement statement, we can make it this given condition as a false. First time condition true or false checking. If it is false, directly coming outside, normal statements executing. If it returns true, going inside, and these lines code executing. If we are forgetting this increment or decrement statement, again coming here, condition true, one more time going inside, executing. Like this, repeatedly executing, infinity number of times executing, unlimited number of times executing, guys. So to overcome that problem, we have to use either increment or decrement. Why to use this increment or decrement means for making this condition as a false. Using this, we can make it this condition as a false. So after executing certain number of times, in some way, this condition is going to becoming like a false. Whenever it is returning false, coming outside the while, normal statement executing. This is the concept of while loop. Are you clear this syntax? Rules important, guys. 4-5 rules only there. If you are following these rules, you will remember coding easily. You can write coding easily. And today I am going to share the material. In that material, whatever I am explaining, there's all rules and regulations there. For example, here for loop related number of examples I given, guys, your practice. While loop. See here, while loop is used to execute the certain statements multiple times. In while loop, first it checks the condition. Here condition there, guys. It checks the condition. If it is true, means condition if returns true, then it will execute the while loop related statements. This process is continuous until this condition becoming like a false. Until this condition is becoming like a false. When this condition is becoming like a false, means inside the while loop statement, we have to use either increment or decrement statements. Okay, by using increment or decrement statements only, we can make it this condition as a false. So these all points available. See here, in while loop, always increment or decrement statements must be required for condition becoming false. Otherwise, infinity number of times executing. Otherwise, while loop condition not going to be false. So because of that, so loop not terminated, it prints infinity times. This point you have to remember. If increment decrement not available, what's happening, you will understand it. Okay, yes. So now based on this, we are going to write the coding as here. Coding we are going to write. So now I value equal to 0, one initial value I'm taking. So while I less than 5, while I less than 5, I'm writing as then here print simply value I value I like that I'm going to printing. Simply I value or else hello like you can write n number of times printing. So value 0. First I value here 0. 0 is printing also. So now you can see here 0 less than 5. First condition this one. 0 I value 0. 0 less than 5. Yes, true. That's why going inside the while loop printing this line. Value 0. I value 0. Value 0 is printing. Okay, so after printing here I value we have to increment guys. I value we have to increment. So I equal to, in some language guys, I plus plus, I minus minus like we can use, but in Python just like we are writing I plus 1, this is called increment statement. I minus 1 called as a decrement statement. So right now here increment statement required. Why means I value 0. So 0 1 2 3 like if we are incrementing somewhere, this is going to be becoming like a false when I value is becoming like a 5. Okay, that's why increment required. Okay now, so now in that situation 1 plus 1 I value already 0 guys. 0 plus 1. Okay, 0 plus 0 plus 1, so that result is 1. 1 is assigning to I. So now here I value is 1 guys. I value is 1. Next by this value one more time coming to here. So now I value is what here 1. So next one more condition checking 1 less than 5. I value is 1. 1 less than 5 true. Then one more time I value is printing. So here the initially 0 is printing. Now 1 is printing as means value 0 value 1 like that. Next when coming to here, so I value what is there already 1. 1 plus 1 now what is 2. This 2 value again assigning into the I. So now this 2 value taking coming one more time to here checking 2 less than 5 true. Am I right? So 2 less than 5 again true. Then going inside 2 value also printing again here incrementing is already I value 2. 2 plus 1 3. So taking this 3 value again coming to this condition guys. So now here 3 less than 5 true. Then 3 also printing, and next here already 3 there. 3 plus 1 4. So now taking this 4 again checking condition guys. So 4 less than 5 true. Then 4 also printing, and now here already I value is 4. 4 plus 1 5. Okay, now what is this 5 guys. So taking this 5 value and checking 5 less than 5. 5 less than 5 true or false? False. False means so outside the while loop executing. Here you can write any normal statement that is going to executing. For example print okay outside while loop. Just confirmation this one. So now you can execute here. So 0 1 2 3 4 outside while loop executing. Is this clear? This is called increment statement. I value initially 0 is there, 0 less than 5 true, coming inside executing. If this condition starting only false there, directly outside coming printing this one. Hope you are understanding guys this program. Next decrement related I will let you know. Decrement related I equal to 5. Initially I value 5 while I greater than 0 guys. While I greater than 0, I value is what here 5. 5 greater than 0 guys. 5 greater than 0. That is the true or false? True. True means going inside, and now here printing. So if you want inside value you can print or value 0 value value 5 value 4 like you can also print. Next I equal to here increment 5. Each time 1 1 I want to decrement. Then somewhere this condition going to be becoming like a false. That's why I minus 1 we are using. I minus 1. So I value is what 5 minus 1. Result finally what is there 4. Okay. So here the first I value is what 5 printing guys. I 5 printing. So next here the 4 is there. So one more time condition checking. 4 greater than 0 right only. Okay, then going inside 4 also printing, then coming here. Okay, so right now I value is 4 guys. 4 minus 1, 3. So then coming to here, 3 minus 3 greater than 0. Checking, yes, right. Then 3 printing, and one more time here. 3 minus, already here what? 4 minus 1, 3 is there. 3 minus 1, 2 guys. So next with this 2, condition checking. 2 greater than 0. Yes, true. Then 2 is also printing. So next here 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So next 1 greater than 0. Right. That 1 also printing. So next here 1 is there. 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. So next here 0 greater than 0. 0 greater than 0. Condition true or false? 0 greater than 0. Condition false. If condition false, coming outside. And normal statement executing. This working flow is important, guys. Then you will understand. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Iya tuh
like
percuma terunggu.
decrementing. Finally, outside while loop executing. Okay, for example, here the 10 I'm using. I greater than 10. I value is 5. 5 greater than 10. False. If it is false, directly outside while loop executing. Okay, if condition true only going inside, repeated executing. How many times repeated executing means? Until this condition becoming like a false. How this condition is becoming like a false means? By using either increment or decrement statements, we can convert or we can make it given condition as a false. These points you have to remember it. Okay, so using decrement statements. Okay, using decrement, and now here using increment, guys. Using increment, using decrement related we did. So what happening if missing increment or decrement? Okay, so that is also okay, without using increment or decrement, guys. Without using decrement or increment statement, can create it any one program. So for example, this one I'm using as, okay, simply you can write here, no need of copy. So here I and next while I less than 0, while what is that, I less than 5. Okay, so 0 here, 0 less than 5, true. If it is true, then we can print, guys. Here I value we can print simply I value printing. Okay, so now here print or else simply this line outside the while loop there. Okay, so now first I value 0, 0 less than 5, true. If it is true, going inside and executing I value 0. Next one more time coming, I value is what right now? 0 only. 0 less than 5, one more time true. Going inside executing, one more time coming here. So like that always here I value 0 only. Okay, so infinity times of repeatedly executing. Second here, so 0 0 0 0 0 like printing. How many times printing means? Infinity number of times printing. Control C, we can press Control C. Keyboard interrupt error coming as Control C. Whenever we are pressing this execution, we are stopping. If you are not stopping, infinity number of times repeatedly executing. That's why increment or decrement statements must be required. Sometimes in our code, guys, okay, while loop related coding, giving input coding, giving increment or decrement statements may be not available. If not available, what is output like asking? So infinity related, you have to select. If any increment or decrement there, you can select properly. Okay, that is about the while loop concept. So now, finally here, while loop and for loop related both programs we completed. So next another one for else guys, for else related there, for else combination, for else while else combination there. If we want to discussing the for else combination, first of all we have to know about the break and continue keywords. Okay, so after that I will discuss about the for else while else, very important concept for interview, for else. Okay, okay, later we will discuss working with transfer or jump statements. So working with the transfer or jump statements. Three types of looping statements, guys. Conditional statements. Three types of controlling statements. Conditional statements, looping statements, transfer statements. Conditional related we discussed with examples wise. Looping statements also we discussed. Now we are going to discussing about the transfer statements. Transfer statements. In Python, we have some keywords, guys. Pass keyword, continue keyword, assert keyword, what is the break keyword? Pass, continue, break, guys. Okay, so here, okay, wait, here on this. All right. Coming to the transfer or jump statement. So now check it here. In Python, we have a three types of transfer statement: pass, break, continue. Okay, majorly these things, guys. Remember, some people also consider like a five types of transfer statements. So remaining two more is some people consider like this one: return, return keyword, assert keyword, guys. Return and assert is there. Assert keyword at the time of discussing the exception handling we will discuss. Return keyword at the time of discussing the functions concept we will discuss. If we want to use this one, functions concept related, we require knowledge. So right now we don't know how to creating functions, purpose of the functions and all. That's why that time we will discuss about this. If we know exception handling, then we can discuss about this one. So that's why skipping these two things, guys. So we have a three types of transfer statements right now: pass, break, continue. Three things. About which one now we will discuss, guys. Okay, about each one. Okay, this is the for else formation. Okay, first one later we will discuss, guys. So just go through this one. See here, transfer statements are used to transfer the programming control from one location to another location. From one location to another location, programming execution flow, jumping, guys, using the transfer statements. So we have a different types of transfer statements: break, continue, pass. So first, break related I will discuss, guys. Break is a keyword which is used only in the looping statements. Break, continue, these two are the keywords, guys. All are keywords only. Right now I'm discussing parallelly. Break and continue both are the keywords which are used in the looping statements only. Only in the looping statements, break and continue we can use. Whenever break keyword occurs in the looping statements, it will stop entire the looping iteration and control goes outside the loop. So it means inside the loop, whenever break keyword related line executing, that loop terminating permanently, outside the loop executing. That is a concept. So okay, so now see here, break, guys, working with the break related. So for loop you can write for I in range of any value we can write 1 comma 10. 1 comma 10 means here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, up to the 9 generating, up to the 9. Okay, from 1 only, guys. So now you can write the condition, guys. You can write the condition if I value modulo division by 2 double equal to 0, guys. Double equal to 0. So if you want this entire one in between the parentheses also we can write, no problem. I modulo division by 2, this result is double equal to 0, that is a even number like we are considering generally. Okay, whenever I value double equal to 2, okay, is 0, guys, is 0, then I want to write or else simply without condition also we can make it other one. If I value double equal to, whenever I value double equal to 3, guys, then I want to execute break. Otherwise, I want to print I value. I want to print I value. Side by side only if I want to print, then here the empty space we are using. And next here, print, okay, outside, for loop. Okay, normal statement writing. Outside for loop statement. All of you clear this one? So now check it guys. First I value is what? 1. So now 1 double equal to 3 matching or not? Not matching. Then outside the block executing. So because of this 1 is printing. Cursor waiting in the same line after one space guys. So here is waiting cursor. Cursor is waiting here. Okay. So next I value is what? 2 guys. 2 double equal to 3 not matching. Then again one more time outside if executing. So 2 value also printing here. Next I value is what? 3. So 3 double equal to 3 matching or not? Matching. If it is matching, going inside the block, break keyword executing. If break keyword statement executing, so remaining all the loops iteration stopping, remaining all the loops iteration stopping and terminating the while loop, coming outside the while loop. Okay, jumping outside the while loop. This is a while loop related scope guys. Outside while loop coming, normal statement executing. Okay, so that's why what is output here? So just 1 2 and outside for loop like you're getting. This is the break keyword behavior. Whenever break keyword executing, remaining iterations stopping and jumping from the looping. This is the looping guys. Jumping from the, terminating while loop execution and outside the while, terminating the for loop execution, outside the for loop, normal statements executing. Okay, same like break keyword behavior inside the while also. Okay, next, the same program I'm going to do using continue guys, using continue keyword. Continue is also a keyword in Python which is used inside the looping statement. Okay, so this continue statement we can use here instead of break. So break keyword statement whenever executing, remaining iterations stopping and terminating the entire for loop, jumping outside the for loop. Now when coming to the continue, whenever continue statement executing, remaining statements of the for loop, this is the remaining statement after the continue, remaining statements of the for loop stopping and cursor jumping to the next iteration guys. Cursor moving to the next iteration. Okay, and the next iteration onwards all the other iterations also executing. So simply when continue executing, remaining statements not executing, next loop onwards again repeating. But whenever executing break, so remaining iterations also not executing, directly jumping outside the for loop. Okay, that is only difference. Now here the output guys, check it. First I value is 1, 1 double equal to 3 not matching. Then outside if block I is printing, 1 printing. Next I value is 2 guys, so condition not satisfying. That's why 2 is also printing. Next I value is 3. When I value 3, condition satisfying. Then going inside if block, continue is there. Continue is there means remaining for loop statement not executing. So moving to next iteration. Now I value is what here? 4. So 4 double equal to 3 not matching. Coming outside and I value printing. It means 4 printing. Next to 5 printing. Like that all the iterations until completing all the iterations repeatedly executing. After that outside the for loop executing. So because of that you are waiting like this. Only the third iteration skipping guys. Condition matching related remaining statements not printing. After the continue whatever there, those are not printing. This is the difference between break and
Break and
continue
continue.
guys. Are you clear? Break and continue related. So one program using both we can do it. So now here if I value is 3, I want to use a break, continue only. Okay, and one more the condition. If I value 5, if I value or else 6 guys. If I value is 6, then I want
Break.
to break. Okay, then this one. Now what is output guys? What is output here?
So break
This program
command
output
1
is
to
what?
5.
Let me know. Working with continue,
Break command पहला I equal to
continue
5.
and
Equal to
break keywords.
yes 1 2 4 5. 3 is not coming.
1 to 5 are. Abhi, is there 3 printing or not? Not printing. So first I value is 1, not matching. Then here checking not matching. Then I value 1 printing. Okay, here first I value 1 printing. Next I value 2 guys. 2 is not matching here, not matching here. Then coming
Then
to
printing.
here, 2 is also printing. Okay. Next I value 3 here. I value 3 guys. 3 matching. If it is matching, going inside because of the continue. So again coming to here next loop. So these all are skipping. These all lines skipping. After the continue, these all lines skipping. Now I value is a 4. 4 double equal to 4 3 not matching. 4 double equal to 6 not matching. Then 4 is printing. So now here the
1 2
4 is
4
coming.
5.
1 2 4 guys. And after that I value is a 5. So 5 double equal to 3 not matching. 5 double equal to 6 not matching. That's why 5 also printing.
Printing.
And next 6 I value is what 6. So 6 here not matching, but here matching. Then break is executing. Break executing means coming outside. Okay, terminating all remaining loops. These remaining loops terminating outside the for loop you're getting. So 1 2 4 5 and then outside for loop you're getting. Are you clear this execution everyone? So depending on the situations we can use continue or we can use the break guys depending on the requirements. So this keyword knowledge is very important for you. Then later you can write coding like anything. Okay now? So pass is a keyword guys. Simply pass keyword. Pass keyword. About the pass keyword now we are discussing. So this is just like a prompting guys, just like a placeholder. It's like a just a placeholder. For example, okay, I want to write the condition guys. If 10 greater than 5, if this condition right, what you want to do. So for that some statements required to write now. So if you don't want to write any statement, simply you can write pass. Okay, else pass you
Geo
can
matter
write.
लिखते लाजे
So
double
then you
len.
can execute no errors.
देखने लगी.
So this is a condition guys.
कौन
I
असली?
mean what is it called indentation. Okay, based on the condition some group of statements we can execute either if block statements or else block statements. So when column symbol is there representing like indentation. So inside the indentation at least one statement required, at most n number of statements we can write. If we don't want to write any statement, simply we can write pass. They're not throwing any error guys. Yeah, not throwing any error. Otherwise error throwing. For example here 10 greater than 5 and I'm not deciding anything here what I want to do, but else block related what I want to do I decided. Okay, sorry, just like a sorry message I want to write. So if I'm executing syntax error expected and indented block after if statements, after the if some indented block of statements expected like coming. So if condition is right, what I want to do, not deciding, simply there pass keyword we can write. So if it is false, if condition false, what I want to do, that I decided. Then going inside the else block, related message you can write. Okay. So right now here just assumption if condition false, then sorry is getting. If condition true, then what we want to do, that is now you can write. Previously in conditional statement concept guys I created like that if else. Every if related first else I created, later if I created. So in that situation pass keyword we can write. Okay, temporary purpose. So in every indented block guys one statement at least required. If you don't want to write any statement, there you can write pass. Syntactically it is correct, logically not getting any output. If it is not there, then error throwing. Error throwing. Okay, so in Python wherever you are creating the blocks, in every place you can write this pass keyword. Blocks related. For example, this is a block guys for I in range of 5. Range of 5. What I want to do, not deciding. Simply pass keyword we can write. So while 10 greater than 5, true. Then later I will decide what I want to do, pass. Okay, so like this, for loop related, while loop related, or if condition related, if block, else block, for block statement, or while block statement, function block statement. The coming days functions we are going to create. Okay, a comma b, like something. So what we want to do later can decide. So function block we are calling, and using the class keyword, coming days we are going to create classes. So here what we want to do, that is also we can decide. Simply this column representing indentation guys. In every indentation block, one statement required. If we don't want to write any statement, then simply pass we can write. Future we can develop what we want here. Okay, so in that situation, this pass keyword we can use. Okay, so remember, and later depending on the situations we can use it. Okay, so time I forgot guys. I'll stop now here. For else and while else combination, one more program is there. For else, otherwise just 2 minutes I'll complete that also. No need of discussing again separately. For else related, it is very important. For else combination guys. Okay, just you can see here, for I in range of, for I in range of 10, for I in range of 10, and I'm going to check condition. If I value double equal to 3, if I value double equal to 3, then break keyword I'm using. Previous coding only guys. Previous coding only. Otherwise, I value I'm printing. Otherwise, I value I'm printing. Okay. So next here, else we can write for else we are calling. And now here, so I am from else block. I am from else block, and after the else, normal statement we can write. Okay, outside simply outside for else, outside for else block. Simply I'm writing outside for else. Okay, so now this is else guys. If else I created previously, same like that for else block. What is the for else combination? What is the purpose of the for else, like asking? Okay, or else what is the purpose of the else block along with for block guys, along with for block. So if we want to execute any statements, if we want to execute any statements after executing the for loop related all iterations successfully completing, then only those statements can execute if we are writing inside the else. Simply here the for iterations happening guys. So if this for related all iterations successfully completing, then only else block executing, otherwise else block statements not executing. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 there guys. These are the range of values. When I value, so first time here the 1 not matching to 3 guys, printing, next 2 printing, next 3. When I value 3 matching, then break keyword is there. So break keyword there means these remaining iterations not executing, so then directly coming outside the for else. This normal statement executing. Okay, else not executing. So 1, 2 and outside for else block executing. 0, 1, 2. So here range of I given, so 0 onwards coming guys, 0 onwards. So that's why 0, 1, 2 outside for else you're getting. This same program, this same program. Now here you can see guys, if I'm writing here the continue if I'm using. So right now initially 0 is there guys, initially 0 is there. Okay, 0 not matching here, then printing, 1 not matching printing, 2 not matching printing, next 3. Okay, 3 related here matching. If it is matching, then next time moving to next iteration. Okay, not terminating iterations right now. So moving to here, next I value 4, 4 not matching. Then here what happening here, 4 is also
0, 2,
printing.
4,
Next
5, 6,
5 is
7,
also
8, 9.
printing. 7 printing, 8 printing, 9 printing. All iterations completed or not successfully completing. If all iterations completing successfully, then coming inside the else block. So else block statement also executing. After that, outside the else also executing. Okay, so now here output you can see here. I am from else block also printing and outside for else also printing. Are you clear about this else? So when else block statements are executing when working with the for else means if for loop related all iterations successfully completing, then only else block statements executing. If we want to execute some statement 100% after executing of this for loop iterations only, then those statements we can write inside the else block. Okay, if all for loop related iterations successfully executing, then only we want to execute any statement, then those statements we can write inside the else block. Okay, this is the purpose of the for else guys. So for loop iterations in middle only stopping means else not executing. For loop iterations all is successfully executing, then only else executing. That is the concept. Are you clear, everyone? For else
Yes.
combination asking many times in interview. What is the purpose of the else block when working with for else? Or else when else block statements are executing when working with for else like asking. Same like while else also guys. If while block okay while related statements if successfully executing without terminating using break keyword, then else block also executing, otherwise not executing. Okay, na? Okay, while related one small program I'll give you, and then we'll stop today's session guys. While related while okay here the while I greater than while I less than 5 for example, I value here the 0, I value is 0.
Bukan garden
So
is
here
lah.
simply 0 less than 5 is there guys. Okay, so next if a condition I'm writing, if I double equal to 7 like I'm taking, so if I value is 7 then only I want to break, otherwise I want to print this I, and next I value I want to increment I plus 1. Okay, then here else you can write and now here I am from else block and next this one normal statement outside while else block, outside while else block. See here, first I value is 0 guys, 0 less than 5, 0 double equal to 7 not matching, then coming here 0 is printing. Next 0 plus 1 is what? 1 guys. Then 1 less than 5. So again conditions 2 going inside, 1 double equal to 7 not matching, 1 is also printing guys. So here first 0 is printing, next 1 is printing, next when coming to here guys, so what happening? First 0 plus 1 guys, 0 plus 1, next 1 plus 1. Now here, next 2, 2 plus 1 guys, 2 plus 1. Okay, 2 plus 1, 3. So here the 0 plus 1, 1. So that's why 1, this one executing, printing. Next 1 plus 1, 2 guys. So one more condition you can write 2 less than 5. That's why here the 2 is also printing. So next 2 plus 1 guys, 3. Then here 3 less than 5. Okay, so this is also not printing. Then 3 is also printing guys. So 3 is also printing. Okay, no? So next here 3 plus 1, 4. Then here 4 less than 5 guys printing. This 4 also printing. And next here 4 plus 1, 5. So then here 5 less than 5. 5 less than 5 false. If it is false, then directly coming outside and executing. See here the inside these all statements guys successfully executing using break not terminating. While loop is not terminating abnormally, so successfully all iterations until this condition becoming like a false executing, then else also executing, and after that a normal statement also executing. Okay, so here this condition related without any break until this is becoming like a false executing as repeatedly. So that's why while else related executing. So next here the same program. So here I'm going to use I value 2 guys for example. I value 2. First 0 less than 5 guys. Yes, true. 0 double equal to 2 not matching. Then coming to here 0 is printing. 0 plus 1 I value is 1. 1 less than 5. Okay, printing. These all are not working guys. So now here 1 less than 5. Okay, 1 double equal to not matching. Then 1 also printing. Okay, so 1 also printing. And next here 1 plus 1 2 guys. So next 2 less than 5 true. Then going here 2 double equal to 2 matching break keyword executing. Because of the break keyword entered while else okay terminating coming outside normal statement executing. Okay, so now here you are going to get 0 1 outside while else block only. This is executing. Okay, so because of the break guys, this condition until becoming this condition false not executing, middle only stopping. That's why else block statements are not executing. Okay, so working with for else, working with while else, you have to remember carefully guys. This is about the while else. So these all information is available in the material. Do practice. Already I shared material and also interview questions, guys. Only today these programs I will share with you. These programs I will share with you. So what is the for loop? Can you explain about that? What is while loop? Can you explain about that? Difference between for loop and while loop we discussed, guys. So here until the sequence of elements completing for loop statements repeatedly executing. Here until the given condition becoming like a false while loop statements executing. Okay, so how can you terminate a loop permanently using the break keyword? We can terminate. About the pass keyword, about the break keyword, about the continue keyword we discussed, guys. So here return keyword and asset keyword related two program questions there. Forget about these things. Coming days you will get it, guys. Okay, so next example there, logical example. 1 to 10 numbers how to printing, 1 to 100 numbers related sum how we are finding. Okay, multiplication table how displaying, reverse thing how to displaying, already we did these programs. Okay, factorial number how to finding, and Fibonacci sequence how to finding, and write a program to reverse a given integer, one integer number how we are reversing, like a number of questions there guys. These questions related how we are giving the solutions prepared. Okay, these questions in the material also there, these questions related answers. So do practice. If you are not understanding, let me know in the further section. Okay, I'll stop now here. Tomorrow Sunday we don't have classes. Again we will connect on Monday. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
See you. Bye.